Hello, and welcome to JD's Corner. I'm your host, JD, or Jerry. Either way, people know me as. And I am here as my first episode of my own podcast, a one-man show. Now, you may be wondering, why are you doing this? Who the fuck cares? I care. I fucking care. And I would like to talk about whatever the fuck I want. Sorry, there may be explicit shit that I say. Yeah, I curse a lot, and I apologize. I'm trying to minimize that. So, yeah, pretty much. Besides the point. I'm here to just talk about whatever I want and commentate on stuff because I love talking about anything and everything. And you know, what way to do it in a podcast form. Now, you may be seeing a tail right fucking here. It may be flopping up and down. That's my co-host, Luna. She's my cat. She's my baby. And she's an annoying piece of fucking shit. Now, you may be wondering, why are you calling your cat that if she's your baby? I feel like many pet owners can understand that these fucking animals get on your nerves. And this one, she is the most special one. She's very special. And she got a little bit of the tism in her. For sure. Anyways, besides the point. Today's topic, because let's start it off with the school education system. And just school in general. I'm 19 and I'm a senior in high school. And the senioritis has kicked in 2 years ago. I'm done. I'm over it. Done. Sick. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to get out. But guess what? I'm going to college for 4 more fucking years to get a fucking paper, another paper. I'm just pissed. I'm honestly pissed. But guess what? I want to be the best film director in the whole fucking world. So where are we going to get to there? By getting that piece of fucking paper. Besides the point, I could do the same. I don't even need it. But I do want the paper. Plus, free college. Because my mother is broke. Love her to death. Love being poor. FAFSA, you got this. Besides the fucking point. I'm here to discuss public school versus private school / charter school. Now, let me just state this right fucking now. I am pro public school all the fucking way. Okay? And I'm just saying this now so you understand where I'm gonna get at. Besides the point. Let's start talking about my journey through schools and everything that's happened. From kinder to 5th grade, I was in Virginia, and their school education system is pretty advanced. Not gonna lie though, I need help. I need a little bit of help in school. I got ADHD, and I learn things differently because, so they would put me in, I would have tutors, and they would put me in different, take me out of class to get help, and I would be with the speedy kids. And the teachers were like, this girl is getting everything that these kids aren't. She's not slow. Sorry. Pause. Don't mean they're slow. They just learn different. Just like me. But I did understand the material. It just took a little bit more time for me. I'm a slow learner, if that makes sense. I just patient. Just be patient with me. It's basically what I'm saying, or explain it a different way so my brain can word the words that you're wording, if that makes sense. Makes sense to me. Besides the point. So I would need extra help. So I went to this school called Key Elementary. Fucking love that school. That school is amazing. I had the best memories there. Even though I got traumatized at around 3rd grade. Besides the point. So I'm not sure. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm not fucking sure if that school was a public school or if it was a charter school only because I think I had to get in a lottery there, and if I did, that just does it right there. Besides the point. That school is very diverse. It had a lot of kids from low-income families like me. And then it also had hella fucking rich kids, bro. Dude, I didn't even understand we were under the fucking poverty line because the only time I would literally lie. I would lie through my ass and tell everybody I had a big ass fucking house because I realized that these motherfuckers were living in a big ass fucking house with upstairs and downstairs and fucking 5 bedrooms and their own bedroom. Bitch, I lived in a fucking apartment. There was 3 other fucking apartments and there was a stairs. And I thought that the other apartments were ours. I thought we could go whatever. No, other people lived in there. And it didn't just get to me. It didn't. And then on top of that, I thought shootings were normal. You know, I thought the fucking pharmacy, the CVS across the street always getting robbed was a fucking normal thing. I thought not leaving the house to go to the fucking market that was literally a 5-minute walk. No, not even 2 minutes. Was like normal. It's not. It's not fucking normal. Besides the point. I'm getting a little heated. I just didn't know I was broke. I didn't know. I had no fucking clue. Besides the point. So, we're back to elementary. Elementary was cool, everything. Very diverse. And, after 5th grade, going to 6th middle school, I had to move. I moved to AZ, which I'm currently fucking located at. The middle of fucking nowhere. And now, it's 2023. 2 months ago, in February, we had the fucking Super Bowl. And now everybody just wants to move here. Everybody is just like, yeah, Arizona's so fucking great. The weather here, it's definitely it. I'm fucking sick of it. Leave. I don't want this fucking traffic, okay? I had to deal with it in Virginia. It's fucking terrible, bro. You know how, dude, I'm getting off the topic. Just let me say this real quick. The amount of driving I can do here is a lot more than I can in fucking Virginia. In Virginia, I will drive 30 minutes just to get food. That drive will take a fucking hour because of the fucking traffic. Over here, I can drive 2 hours just fine. Just to go to a mall. Just to go to a goddamn mall. Yeah, make it make sense. I'm getting out of topic. All right. So, I moved to Arizona, and I went to this public school, and I realized, damn, this community is filled with POC, very POC. And I wasn't used to it because I was very used to white people. White gringos, the whites. Now you may be wondering, Jerry, you look fucking white. They ain't got no spice in you. Trust me, there is some fucking spice in me. I'm fully Salvadorian. I'm fully Hispanic. My race Caucasian, but I have some sauce. Tengo salsa. I'm just saying. But it was very much POC. And I wasn't used to it. The school, I won't say it was ghetto, because it wasn't. It was alright. Let's just say I went to this school called El Mirage. And I went for 6th grade, but I only went for 1 semester. And that was because my mom thought it was the great, bright, brilliant, awesome idea that I should go to a charter school named, I'm fucking naming it out fucking loud, Basis Goodyear. Basis Goodyear. I hope everybody can hear this. Basis fucking sucks. Alright? If you plan on putting your kid there, don't fucking do it. Don't fucking put your kid at this fucking charter school that promises they'll put your kid in an amazing fucking college. They're gonna prepare your kid for the best and great education. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Okay? Just saying that now. I went into fucking basis half of the fucking year. And by the way, by this point, this is where they made the mistake. They were just letting kids in. I think it was just lottery, but they weren't checking out if they were good enough, if that made sense. Basically test us. They weren't testing us in our abilities or skills to understand the fucking material that I would be fucking faced with. Now, mind you, I wasn't the first to experiment with this bullshit. My little brother was put there. My little brother was put in Basis Phoenix. That fucking area. My mom felt so terrible because he would be the only one going there, and she would drop his ass off every fucking morning, 5 in the morning, drop his ass off at 6 in the morning and leave his ass right there while she goes to work. It's sad. It's fucking sad. Now, I think, so then he transferred with me, but this is about me. This is about fucking me. Basis Goodyear was fucking traumatic. And I feel like everybody who went there with me will understand what I'm saying. So, Basis Goodyear sucks. Goodyear Basis fucking sucks. Because I went into this school. At first I was like, oh shit, we got her. Okay. For 6th graders, basically imagine a 6th grader skipping fucking all of middle school and jumping into high school. You want to know fucking why? I was learning algebra, pre-algebra, biology, chemistry, physics, English, Latin, and then we had our electives. Are you fucking serious, bro? Are you fucking serious? I had to be in a school where I was learning all this bullshit. And mind you, what I just said, everything takes time for me to understand the material. It takes time for me. So tell me why. I was already half in the fucking semester. 6th grade, learning all these fucking subjects all at once. And then getting hours and hours of fucking work on top of you. I was not prepared for this bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, in El Mirage, I would literally get four classes. 4. Math, English, science, and then... No, I think it was 3. Yeah, 3. And then we had electives. That was fine. It was fucking fine. I'm okay with learning that because my brain at that time had that capacity, had the mental capacity to understand 3 classes. So tell me why the fuck was I learning all this bullshit in 6th grade when I'm literally 10? I'm 10. Dude, what the fuck? Now, I'm getting angry right now because at the time, I thought I was the shit. I thought I was big brain. Even though nothing that I learned in that fucking school makes sense to me now. I'm very heated. I'm very fucking heated right now. I'm not blaming my mom because I understand she only wanted the best for us. And she put us in this school because the education in Virginia was way more advanced than it is in Arizona. And so she just wanted the best for us. But let's just say 3 months into this fucking school, I just didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. All this homework, all this stuff, it just never made sense to me. And at that point, I could care less about failing. I didn't give a fuck about failing. So what? I just thought, okay, I'll just fail this year. I'll go into the next. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. Now I'm getting to my trauma. I'm getting to my fucking trauma. So, we're going through the year. And at the end of every fucking year at this school, they have you test every goddamn subject. They have a test in every goddamn subject. And this is like fucking ACTs, but they give you an hour for every fucking material. All right? This shit was not adding up. And guess what? I'm going to admit it now. I fucking cheated. I cheated. How the hell was I supposed to fucking pass if none of the things were making sense? And guess what? This wasn't just supposed to be a test for that semester. No. This was a fucking test for both semesters. Are you fucking joking? And they said if we didn't pass these tests, all of them, that I would be fucking redoing the grade. Redoing the fucking grade. Are you fucking serious? And then on top of that, my mom was paying the tuition for this fucking school. Yeah, they were getting free money. $1,000. $1,000 fucking dollars. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Just for me to fail and then redo the fucking grade. I only passed 4 of those tests, which was algebra, physics, not chem. It was 2 other things. Completely forgot. But I was glad I passed those only because at the end of the year after testing, every teacher had like an activity to them. And my algebra and my physics teacher both had the activity of going out on a hike and going out to do shit. And thankfully for passing those materials, I was able to go. But that didn't mean I fucking passed the fucking grade. See, if you failed, you would have to do this big ass fucking packet of work. And you would have to go back in to redo the fucking test. Does it look like I wanted to fucking do that? Now, every summer, I go to Virginia. I go to visit my dad. And my parents literally fucking printed, it was like 100 pages of all the fucking tests that I failed. And were expecting me to do it. Are you kidding me? I'm a 6th grader. Why would I fucking do work in my fucking summer vacation? Are you fucking kidding me? See, I wasn't gonna fucking do it. I didn't want to do it. Why the fuck would I do it? So I didn't do it. And I went on, and this is the thing that kind of peeves me about my 6th grader mind. See, I had the option to go back to El Mirage or restart 6th grade. See, in El Mirage, I was bullied a little bit, and I didn't want to deal with that again. I didn't want to go back to that again because I just didn't want to go back. So I decided, yeah, I'm repeating 6th grade. I'm gonna redo that. So I went in the second year, redoing the first semester of 6th grade that I wasn't there for. And I saw all my peers, all the people alike, going into 7th grade. And I felt like the stupidest person. I felt like the dumbest person. And it was because I didn't pass these tests. Everybody was going up while I was going down. And it made me feel like shit. Completely. My self-esteem was down. Like, mentally, I was broken. And my mom can say this too. For that semester and for the last semester, I was a fucking zombie. I didn't live life. I only went to school, ate, slept. Literally, I would sleep when I got home. Sleep, wake up to eat, go back to sleep, school, wait till my mom gets there, pick me up, sleep, eat, literally repeat. And my mom saw this, and she finally was like, yeah, I need to get this kid out of my class. I need to get this kid out of this school because it was only depressing me, making me literally, like, sick. And let me just say this. That school, Basis charter schools in general, charter schools and private schools alike, these schools hire principals that, like, just have barely experience, hire bullshit teachers that don't even have a teaching license, and make them come to the school to teach shit and then literally leave the next year. Because they would literally either fire or teachers would quit because of how shitty the fucking school was. Like, literally, the first semester of my second year in 6th grade, there was, like, hella new teachers, and the fucking principal left. What does that tell you? That fucking sucks. Why would you put your kid in a school where the teachers are barely even new or barely even know their fucking subject? And then on top of that, all the shit they're learning may not even go through their fucking head. Now, sorry, I love my cat, but she's gonna get annoying. Basically, don't put your kid in fucking charter or private school. You're basically paying the school just for your child to be depressed, okay? It doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. Like, literally, I learned nothing. I didn't learn shit. It didn't fucking matter. Anyways, don't put your kid in private school or charter school. It's not good for the kid. It's not good for the kid mentally. It doesn't help them at all. And the fact that they can hold your kid back. What the fuck? Dude. And let me tell you this. Because I was held back, every teacher that still went there for the second year I was there looked down on me. It was fucking shitty. Because they all looked at me like they felt bad, but they were also like, this kid is not smart. Why are you still here? Now, I'm going to call out a teacher. They don't work here. They don't work at that school no more. But I'm going to call them Mr. L. But the people who went there with me will understand who the fuck this motherfucker is. And I fucking hated him. I don't give a fuck who liked him. He fucked me over. He literally made me feel so fucking stupid. Alright? Mr. L was a Latin teacher. He was a Latin teacher, and for my second time, he was my English teacher. He was a Latin and an English teacher because the English teacher quit. The second time I was there, I wouldn't do shit. I didn't do work. I didn't care. I didn't fucking care. Why would I continue doing work? And mind you, I'm like 11 to 12 at this time. 12 to 13. I don't fucking know. And I am going to this school. Right? This motherfucker, Mr. L, would always see me every single day. Wouldn't give a shit, just living life. But he knew damn well I repeated. Of course he did. He was my teacher last year. He was my teacher. He was my Latin teacher. Did I care about Latin? Who gives a fuck about Latin? Who cares about a dead language? Bro, I don't give a fuck. This motherfucker would get so pressed at me for not passing his quizzes, not passing his tests, would get so pressed at me. The last times I was there, my mom finally, had me join a new school called Dysart Middle School. And I was going to leave literally a weekend. It was my last week at bases. At that point, I was just sleeping in classes, not caring, not giving a fuck. Why would I care about doing any work? Why would I care about getting papers signed? Now, during this week, Mr. L had out papers for progress reports. My mom already didn't give a fuck. Why the fuck would she sign something? I wouldn't give her something. Why would I give her an F? Why would I bring her anything like that? I was disappointed in myself. I didn't want to do any of that. And plus, it didn't even matter. It was my last week there. My fucking teacher. I was sitting in class one day. Last fucking day of my school day there. I'm sitting in class, about to fall asleep, and then I hear Mr. L. To the people who didn't have their progress report signed, please stand up. I had no clue. I was the only one. No fucking clue. I stand up and I'm the only person. And he goes, this is a fucking example. This is an example of what you will end up repeating the grade. This kid is retarded. Something around those lines. And I'm 100%. I'm telling you this 100%. He called me stupid in front of the full fucking class. And I will remember this to the day I die. because of how stupid I felt leaving. There's my cat, coming for a comedic. Hey, give it up to Luna, our co-host. Anyways, so, he literally called me out and everybody looked at me. And I was gonna cry. I was gonna fucking cry. And at that point, I was like, it doesn't matter. Why would this fucking progress report matter so much to you, Mr. L? Why did it matter so much to you that I get a progress report signed? You don't think my mom knew I was failing? You saw me for a year. A whole year. And you had no regard for a little kid who literally restarted the fucking grade. And you didn't see that their mental health was depleting. No, it didn't matter to you. No, you only cared about your Latin. You only cared about your English. You're a fucking dumbass teacher, Mr. L. And I hope you know who I'm talking about. I will forever call you out. I won't say who you are. Because, it doesn't serve me. But I'm glad. I'm so glad you got fired. I'm so fucking glad you got fired. Because you deserved it. You fucking deserved it. Now, that was my last day at that school. And if a teacher can call a little kid stupid, and then on top of that, he made me go to the office to call my mom and tell them what I did. And then my mom was like, I'm sorry. Like, he shouldn't have done that. That's fucked up. I didn't even tell my mom. I didn't even tell my mom that happened. My mom told me she's not going to sign that. It didn't matter. And to get over with the school day. Which I did. Mr. L got mad because my mom didn't respond. And guess what? He was going to call her in front of the whole class. Would that really matter to me? No. Because my mom would have given the same fucking response. It was my last fucking day there. And you wanted to fucking embarrass me, Mr. L. Fuck you. Anyways. I went to Dysart, and I was in 6th grade in Dysart Elementary, or middle school. And I saw this girl from when I went to 6th grade in El Mirage, and I saw her in 7th grade. And I was going to 6th grade. I felt stupid. I felt ashamed of myself. I should be going to the 7th grade. I should be going to the 7th grade. I shouldn't be stuck in 6th grade. And for fucking years, I always put myself down. I always put myself down for repeating the grade. And, sometimes I do have doubt in myself because I'm not understanding shit. I'm not understanding anything that's going on in class. And I realized that it wasn't my fault. It's not my fault for failing. It's the school's fault for not fucking being attentive of my own learning and not wanting to help me at all. I hate basis. I truly hate basis, and it has not helped me develop in any way. It's only put my mental health down and honestly almost want to end my life. And I will forever hate charter schools who do this to little kids. Basis doesn't give a fuck. As long as you have the amount of money to pay them, to pay tutors for your kid, they only care about that. They only care about their donors, the people who make them the money. And that's why charter schools and private schools fucking suck. Because they're the ones who get the fucking funding from the public education system. They get the funding for it. And they're the ones who are stealing the money from all the public schools. Which is why the public schools don't get enough resources. I hope everyone knows that. And that's why private schools fucking suck. Everything about private schools and charter schools suck ass because they're only a lottery pick school. They're not an everybody pick school. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. Now back to where I'm at. It got me till junior year to get it over my trauma of failing 6th grade. I was supposed to graduate last year. And honestly, I'm super happy I didn't. I'm super happy I was given an extra year to know what I want. Because if I was in college right now, I wouldn't know what I would be doing right now. Now, besides it being a blessing, it still very much sucks. It sucks on how much it mentally screwed with me. Throughout my high school career, I went through all honors programs. I went through honors and AP. And that shit was hard. It was fucking hard. And junior year, it took me junior year to realize, because I'm not trying to call him out. He's a great teacher. I'm going to just say Mr. H. He was an AP English teacher. And let me just say, that motherfucker was fucking scary. Holy shit, bro. Oh my God. That motherfucker. I have so much fear and love for this guy. And it's only because of how much preparation he's given me for writing. Just like writing in general, and how hard he was, all right? For years leading up to my junior year, everybody was very much hyping up how scary this motherfucker was, because that motherfucker is scary. He is fucking scary, bro. That man is literally 6 foot, got a big ass fucking beard. Well, bro is called Blackbeard, dead ass. Like, that man is scary. I would get so much anxiety from his class to the point where I would be shaking before I would get to his class, because of how much anxiety I would have. Like, I was fearful of this guy because I was scared that I didn't do an assignment last night. I had to do something late, or I didn't even do it at all because I had no motivation. I was fearful of this man, and I barely even passed his class because I did dual enrollment. I was so scared. Mr. H was a scary teacher. Definitely 100%. He did, however, prepare me for everything that I know now. And 100%, I have no idea how my professors will be. But with all his criticisms and all, like, how hard he put us, definitely prepared me for a lot. That motherfucker did scare me. Oh my God. Dude, I literally would miss his class just because I didn't do an assignment because of how scared I was. Like, I was so fearful of this man. And passing his class at the end of the year, finding out I had a C, it made me realize that I was fucking smart, bro. I was fucking smart. I was the fucking top G. Are you kidding me? I passed with a fucking C. I didn't even have to redo the class. I got a C in dual enrollment. Are you kidding me? Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I thought passing with the D, I thought it was it. No, it's not. You gotta pass with the C. I had no fucking clue. I had no clue. But I passed. Motherfucker, I passed. And that made me realize, hey, you know exactly what you're doing. You are capable of doing shit. And yes, I'm gonna be honest, I did bare minimum for his class. And that was because, I am a little too slow and I was a little too lazy. I'm not gonna lie, but I still kind of am. And I need to put that shit out because I'm going to college soon. Besides the point. His class made me realize that I'm smart enough to pass this class, and all the fucking honors and AP classes that I did, I was able to pass my junior year. That 6th grade, me failing 6th grade, why does that matter? Why the fuck does that matter? It's not like anybody's gonna look back and see that I passed or failed the 6th grade. It doesn't matter. And it's the fact that it took me 7 years to get to that. To get to the point where I am now. I'm a fucking senior. And I'm almost done with my high school. I'm almost done with this chapter. And I'm very grateful for the public education system. And I'm glad that teachers in the public education system do care. Some of them, right now especially, I ain't gonna even call them out. But there's an English teacher. One of the English teachers. They're not it, okay? I had them for theater. They fucking sucked. They can't even do their job right, bro. Just fire them already. That's the only thing that gets me. I feel like if we put funding to our public school education and that we actually saw these teachers and how their grading system is, or how many kids actually pass their classes to see if they're actually a good teacher, maybe that would matter, Besides the point. I will forever go with public school because of the environment. The environment of public school is way better than charter school. And I will say this. In 6th grade, tell me why the fuck every kid looking at me telling me, like, I tell them that I'm failing. I'm like, whatever. They're all like, you're failing. How are you okay with that? How are you okay with failing? I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter. Because in the grand scheme of things, 6th grade, middle school, it didn't really matter. It was literally my developmental stages, bro. That was when I was learning how to do stuff, learning about the world. And you're telling me I have to care so much about grades in 6th grade? It's bullshit. And honestly, defund the fucking charter schools. Defund the fucking... defund private schools. They don't do anything. All we're doing is giving money to people who literally want more money. What does that do? What does that do for the children who are literally not even wanting, kids don't even want to learn nowadays. What does that tell you? And we need to change everything about our public system, how we teach things, how things are done. Nobody wants to do shit anymore. We're all tired. We're burnt out. School isn't the same. And it hasn't been for a while. Everything's changing. And I feel like we need to start changing also. The public school needs to change. Everything needs to change how everything is. And I feel like these fucking chairmen, these people who are in the school boards, they only care about money. They only care about scores, ACT scores, whatever it may be. They only care about these standardized testings. It's bullshit. Who cares? Nobody in school cares about no AZ merit, no SOLs, no nothing of that. It doesn't matter to us. Why would we want to test for standardized testing? What does that do for us? Kids are smart as fuck in their own different ways. If everyone knows that everybody's different, then why are we teaching kids to pass standardized testing if that doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things? Now, I'm getting off topic, but things need to change, and I wish they would, but all we can do is just hope and, spread that awareness. Spread that awareness that the money that is going into public school or education, like school education, isn't going into public schools. Majority of it is literally going into resources for charter schools and private schools. They literally threatened my school, Dysart High School, to be a fucking charter school because we weren't getting the right test scores. Why does that matter? Why does that matter to anyone? All it does is just stress kids, make them feel dumb for not getting good grades on it. Why are we testing them on knowledge that doesn't even matter at the end? It's just stupid. It's bullshit. Everything is bullshit. And it's just sad. It's really just sad. I hope that somebody learned something from what I talked about, or just heard what I had to say. And, maybe do something, maybe not. But I just wanted to say I hope you enjoyed my talk, and I hope you enjoyed this episode and the first episode, spicy episode of JD's Corner. And I hope you come back.